Bible. In the New Testament of the Bible, the name Satan is rarely mentioned directly. Some use the word devil, some use the word dragon in Catholicism. Some use the word dragon in Protestantism, and some use the word adversary. The Book of Revelation describes the dragon and the events, a great red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his 7 heads 7 diadems, and his tails drew out 1/3 of the stars of heaven, and cast them down to the earth, and war broke out in heaven. And Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon and his angels fought, but they were defeated, and found no place for them in heaven. And the great dragon, that ancient serpent, called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world, was cast down to the earth. And his angels were cast down with him. The 7 heads represent wisdom and the 10 horns represent great power. The 7 crowns represent the dominion over the 7 nations of the earth. The plowing of 1/3 of the stars to the earth represents the fall of 1/3 of the angels from heaven. The ancient serpent represents the serpent that tempted Adam and Eve. After the war in heaven, an angel came down from heaven, having the key of the abyss and a great chain in his hand. And he seized the dragon, the ancient serpent, who is the devil and Satan, and bound him for 1,000 years. And he threw him into the abyss, and locked it, and sealed it, that he could not deceive the nations any more, until the 1,000 years were completed. After that, he must be released for a certain period of time. The Gospel of Matthew tells of Jesus traveling in the wilderness for many days without food. The devil came to test him, saying, "If you are the Son of God, command these stones to become bread." Jesus answered, "It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God." The devil took Jesus to the holy city, and had him sit on the pinnacle of the temple, and said, "If you are the Son of God, throw yourself down. For it is written, his angels will keep you, that you will not strike your foot against a stone." Jesus answered, "It is also written, do not put the Lord your God to the test." The devil took Jesus to a very high mountain and showed him the glory of the kingdom of the world. Satan said to him, "All this I will give you, if you worship me." Jesus shouted, "Get behind me, Satan. For it is written, worship the Lord your God, and serve him only." The Gospel of John. Jesus is quoted as teaching the Pharisees who doubted Jesus and objected to what he was doing. "If God were your Father, you would love me. For I proceeded from God and am here. Why do you not understand my words? It is because you cannot bear to hear my teaching. You are of your father the devil, and you want to do the lusts of your father. He was a murderer from the beginning and did not abide in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaks a lie, he speaks of his own nature. For he is a liar and the father of lies. But you don't believe me because I'm telling the truth.